few years ago, I did the Hoffman process, and the way that I describe that experience is giving myself the best gift I could ever give myself. The Hoffman process is a 7-day personal growth retreat where you surrender your cell phone, your computer, basically any contact with the outside world and who you know yourself to be. And you do the work of identifying the subconscious beliefs that you have about yourself and these default patterns that you have that you've shaped since you were a child. You identify those patterns and you spend the next week detaching yourself from the ones that aren't serving you in your life. Because we all have these subconscious beliefs about not only ourselves, but just the way the world works that were programmed in us through early childhood from our parents and from those that had influence in our upbringing. So the process allows you to identify those, identify how you learn them and when you learn them in childhood, and then go through a series of exercises throughout the week that help you detach so that you can connect more with your authentic self or your spiritual self. When I enrolled in the program, I already knew some limiting beliefs that I had about myself, but going through the process, I learned so much more about myself. I obviously went into it hoping to walk away a different person, but I got even more than I expected. I always tell people the best way for me to describe the way that I felt on the last day of the process was similar to the way that I felt the day I gave birth to our first daughter, and the amount of love that you feel when you become a mother, that it's just undescribable. It's just like this wave of unconditional love that you've never felt before. And I had that same feeling the last day of the process, except this time I had that love for myself. It's been about 3 years since I did the process, and while I came back immediately on this Hoffman high, 3 years later, it's definitely proved to be a journey, right? I don't think you go do anything like this and then you're fixed forever. I use the word fixed, but I think you know what I mean. It's like continuous work throughout your lifetime. It's a journey, it's a process. And I will say that today I am much more aware. And when I find myself leaning into those old negative patterns or those old negative ways of thinking about life or about myself, I'm really able to recognize them quickly and shift my thoughts and just shift the way that I respond to things. So I would recommend the Hoffman process to everyone. I think everyone could benefit from it. You just have to be in the right place and willing to walk in with an open heart and surrender and not have expectations of how you feel the week should go. I would definitely say that I'm a better person because of that experience in all areas of my life, because I'm more connected with myself, which allows me to better connect with everyone in my life.